Coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from NRG Stadium. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud in the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
He's going deep this time. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. The Jets take their first time out. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Here
we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Finds a man right side. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up 6-0 here in the 1st.
Touchdown, Texans.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Fields. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Dose of the hurry up here.
The Jets, first down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Jets.
Fields on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Fields on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
First down throw for Fields. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New York.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss of 9 yards.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The pitch is to Hall. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and goal, New York.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 windy, 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. On the move, headed right. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game.
New York.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Noel to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
And the Texans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
18. That's it.
3rd and long for him here. Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 331. 331. Should I?
Looking to throw Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. You got 331. 331. Tonight.
Now Fields. Headed out right. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 points.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Completed over the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Now it's
2nd
Field.
and 4. At the
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down. Working quickly here.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Out, let's go. Here we go. Say hi.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Hits his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Finds him over the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Working quickly here.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jets.
This is a design look for Fields. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready? 319. Out. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Connects with his back. Hall. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime. Fields throwing here. Has it in close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Texans 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Noel to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense to the line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 22-yard line.
Stroud gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
16 yards on the play.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Quincy